Seeing right there a different view from dash cam video of the moment a Norfolk Southern train derailed in Springfield this weekend. And late this afternoon, the NTSB said it was opening a special investigation into Norfolk Southern.
It is looking into the company's railway safety practices and culture. We have live Team 7 coverage on this derailment with Mike Campbell and Brandon Lewis.
And Brandon, you spent the last hour going through the NTSB's list of Norfolk Southern's recent problems.
The NTSB said this investigation is happening because of how many Norfolk Southern accidents have happened recently. It also said these accidents have been pretty significant. Since late 2021, the NTSB investigated 5 major incidents involving Norfolk Southern. The first 2 happened in Pennsylvania and Alabama, and the rest here in Ohio. In total, 3 people died. The NTSB is worried organizational factors at Norfolk Southern may have contributed to these accidents. Here's what the NTSB chairwoman told CNN yesterday.
We will look at their management practices, their policies. We'll also look at safety culture. That's an important part of this, to make sure there is a robust, comprehensive, strong safety culture in the railroad.
Norfolk Southern is...
I reached out to Norfolk Southern this afternoon for a comment about this special investigation, still waiting to hear back. Live in the News Center, Brandon Lewis, News Center 7.